Former Treasury Secretary Hank Paulson sounding the alarm on the Claman Countdown about the #1 fear he has regarding artificial intelligence. Listen.
When I look at AI, the thing that I'm even more concerned about is job, loss. Because I think there's a real possibility of there being significant, maybe tens of millions of jobs lost. And to me, we should be preparing for that.
He's not the only one worried. According to Boston Consulting Group's January survey, AI ranked only 9th out of 11 CEO stress factors. Joining me now in a Fox Business exclusive, Boston Consulting Group Global Chair Rich Lesser. That survey was actually taken in January, February.
Exactly.
Before the Iran war. What do you think the CEO Insomnia Index is now?
I think it's gone up, but it was high to begin with. 70% of CEOs in the survey of all size companies met the definition of clinical stressed. I mean, it's a tough job, right? And it's a tough job in any environment. And interestingly, and consistent with what you had said, a lot of those pressures are near-term pressures. Can I take out the cost I need to? Can I drive the growth I need to? Is my board happy with me? And how do I meet the expectations of my board? Those are the pressures that weigh on CEOs day to day. At the exact same time, more of them are realizing AI is just fundamental to their long-term success.
The CEO Insomnia Index. I'll tell you, people turn to Boston Consulting Group, CEOs do, to say, tell us how to deal with AI. Do we start laying off people right now indiscriminately? How do we use it and get a return on our investment? Because so far, a lot of the spending has not provided any stake, just a little sizzle.
Interestingly, most CEOs expect they're going to ramp up their investment. 72% of CEOs in this year's AI radar said that they personally owned AI, up from 36% the year before. So they see it as more important, not less important. Spend more, not less. That's the backdrop. I think they also recognize, to your point, that the only way to get value out of it is not just to buy AI tools. It doesn't mean you shouldn't have AI tools. Of course you should. But the way you drive value with AI is you use it to change workflows. You use it to invent new business models. And that requires working across the whole enterprise.
But are you advising CEOs about how to go forward with job cuts?
I would say most CEOs are not at the phase where they're focused on job cuts. They're really on the phase of how they embed it in their workflows and how do they reskill the workforce. We just published a survey a couple weeks ago. Basically, we said there is a job displacement risk, no question. There's actually a 5 times bigger need to reshape jobs in an AI world. Over half of American jobs will need to be reshaped in a world of AI. It doesn't mean those jobs are going away, but it means what employees do has to be different in that world.
Reshape, not get rid of. That's what I'm hearing. Rich Lesser, Boston Consulting Group, thank you.